Hey everyone, so today I want to show you a Deoxys attack form video. So, I just got Deoxys attack form. The moves are Psychic, Ice Beam, Psycho Boost, and Superpower. Those are the moves I'm using. And I've done some battles and I've recorded them. And I promise I've recorded every single battle I've done. I've not skipped over any videos I've lost. I have not done that. But I think this combo works very, very well. So I just want to show that to you guys. So, let's start the video. Alright, so all these battles are recorded, so I'm speaking in the past tense. And Deoxys is very powerful. So, they start off with a Mega Gengar, which is a little scary, not gonna lie. But, Deoxys, yeah, I accidentally had Psyshock instead of Psychic, which I prefer. But it was still able to one-shot a Mega Gengar, which I'm very happy about that. So, the Deoxys is holding a Focus Sash. Though Life Orb is really good for increasing your power, Focus Sash makes you last 2 hits, which is really important. They've got the Superpower, which was also able to one-shot the Hydreigon, so already sweeping. Unfortunately, attack and defense falls, so I don't want to use that again. But, of course, defense doesn't really matter. And then they go out with the Mimikyu, which really worries me because of its disguise ability. So, I was hoping I could maybe freeze with Ice Beam. I don't even know if that works. But either way, it didn't really matter. So, its disguise is now down. And it uses Sword Stance, which was a big mistake. Because if he would have attacked me, he would have probably brought me down to 1 health anyways. So, that was not a very good move. If he used Shadow Claw the first turn, and this turn, he would have beat my Deoxys. So I'm happy though. Focus Sash really comes in handy. And yeah. Another Psyshock. I didn't want to use my signature move just because it doesn't have 100 accuracy. Alright, so we are now versing a Cresselia. This guy's named Prodigy. And Ice Beam, I wanted to see if I could take off more than half of its health. But it did not do much. But it froze the Cresselia, which makes me extremely happy. So we're going to skip a couple turns. What, this is like turn 6? So turn 6, the Cresselia is still frozen. I've been keep spamming Ice Beam. Hopefully that's what's keeping it frozen. And this thing is not getting its attack off, which is so nice because it might have sweeped my team if I didn't freeze it. So Ice Beam is very nice to have on a Deoxys. Our thing's got the Conkeldurr, which I'm assuming has Guts ability because it's holding a Flame Orb. Or well, you'll see. So, I don't really understand why he did Protect. Oh, probably to let the Flame Orb kick in. Sorry. Luckily, I didn't use a move that lowered any of my stats. Alright. So, use the Psyshock. And did a lot of damage. I think if it was a Psychic, I might have beaten it. But the knockoff just was not able to beat me. And then the person left. Because they knew that my Deoxys was going to be able. So we're versing a Shiny Hippowdon. And, alright, let me just scooch this a tiny bit. Sorry, it's going to be moving a bit. But this really scared me. The Sandstorm is going to break my Focus Sash. And if he one-shots me. Alright, so it did have whatever berry that's called. Forgot what it was called. But that, the Guava berry. I might have been able to beat it. But unfortunately, that berry protected it. Alright, but the Sandstorm damage, that just broke my Focus Sash, which was really scary. Because now my item is basically useless. Now, I don't know what he was really expecting to do. Just kept protecting. Then I was able to beat the Hippowdon with an Ice Beam. But Tapu Koko scared me because I know it's going to one-shot me. So I used a Psycho Boost and was able to one-shot the Tapu Koko, which is very, very good. Because with the Electric Surge and my horrible defenses, I knew this thing was just going to destroy me. Then I've got the Tapu Fini, which this is hacked. I'm fairly certain this Pokemon's hacked, just because it's impossible. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get a Shiny Island Guardian. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's impossible. So another Psycho Boost, because I know it's going to beat me, but I just want to do as much damage as possible. I maybe should have used Superpower, but with the stab, I was hoping that I'd do a bit more. But of course, the Moonblast was able to easily destroy my Can't even think right now, my Deoxys. Luckily, Primal Groudon. Nothing's gonna get past this. Or, it has a chance of getting past. If the moon... I'm a little scared of the Moonblast because of the stab, the Misty Surge, whatever. Little worried. Alright, let's use a prep. Alright. And that does a lot of damage. Let's just see how good the Moonblast does. Not gonna lie, I was expecting the Moonblast to do a ton more, even though it's not very effective. And then they just left. So they start with a Hoopa, which scares me, because I was just reading about how good a sweeper Hoopa is. It's a very good sweeper in the overused tier. So Ice Beam, hoping to freeze it maybe. Barely any damage. Alright. So then I just decided to go all out with the superpower. Hopefully I'm able to beat it. And I'm able to beat the Hoopa. Very happy with that. Now, I was hoping I could sweep, but the Rocky Helmet was able to knock out my Deoxys, which, it's okay. I still got the Hoopa, but I was really expecting to start a sweep with my Deoxys. Alright, now Xerneas. This thing scares me, because I'm worried it's going to be a Geomancy Xerneas. Alright. Mega Evolving my Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. I used to say Rayquaza, but then I said Rayquaza in the anime, so now I'm saying that. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So Dragon Ascent, I regret doing this and wanted to do an Outrage because of the defense drop, which really scared me. But apparently I was able to one-shot the Xerneas, which I was not expecting. So that makes me happy. Because the defense drop really scared me. Then we've got Kyogre. I was hoping to Dragon Dance up, but of course I was worried that the Ice Beam would one-shot me. So I decided just not to do the Dragon Dance. Alright. I thought Rayquaza's ability would bypass Kyogre and Groudon. Apparently not. So another Dragon Ascent. I'm hoping I can one-shot this thing. Because my defenses are already so low, I know I won't last with an Outrage or something. And I was so close. Very close to getting it low, but fortunately not. And with the defense drop 2 times, 4 times effective, of course the Ice Beam was just gonna wreck me. Alright, last but not least, we have Groudon. So, the whole weather trio's been in this battle. But luckily, I'm protected from the water because of my ability. So, hopefully the Ice Beam doesn't do that much. In the last match, they just left after that. Like, it was just done. So, we've got Gyarados. Intimidate worries me a bit. I've got a feeling this thing's gonna Mega Evolve. But, surprisingly, it didn't. So that's good. But then the Gyarados used the Dragon Dance, which I don't understand why people boost their stats against a Deoxys. Like, you're gonna two-shot me no matter what. And Gyarados actually outsped me. But, of course, it was not able to beat me. So, another Psychic, and I was able to beat it. But, of course, now I'm at 1 HP. So, if they can withstand one of my attacks, I'm done. Got an Articuno. Shiny Articuno. Little scared of this. Not terrified, though. So, I used a Psycho Boost just because if I don't one-shot this thing, it's going to beat me. And I was not able to one-shot, unfortunately. But that's completely fine. I still lowered it. As much damage as possible. I'm fine with that. Fortunately, it does have leftovers to give it that little bit of HP. But honestly, does not matter that much. So got my favorite Pokemon out, got Rayquaza. And, of course, we're gonna Mega Evolve it. This is my only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve that I'm using in these. So, of course, gonna Mega Evolve it. And I just don't want to risk it outspeeding me, so I'm gonna use an Extreme Speed. Because I just cannot risk it beating me with an Ice Beam. I doubt it would, but you never know. Imagine if Extreme Speed didn't beat it, though. I know Rayquaza's got insane attack stats, so probably would, but if it didn't, that would not be good. Alright, so Medicham, gonna assume he's gonna Mega Evolve. But the Fake Out. Fake Out worries me a bit, because I lost a fair amount of HP. It's gonna one-shot me. Or I'm scared that it might. But surprised it didn't Mega Evolve. I'm extremely surprised about that. But luckily the dragon sent super effective, insane attacks, we were able to beat it. So Deoxys versus Volcanrola. This scares me because I've been destroyed by a Quiver Dance Volcanrola. So I was hoping I could one-shot with the Psychic. Didn't really expect to, but luckily. Alright, so the Bug Buzz, of course, doesn't beat me because of the Focus Sash. And I'm scared of this thing. So I'm going to use another Psychic. I was expecting it to switch out. So Breloom. And I use Psychic again. Hopefully I'm going to one-shot this thing. But Breloom does also have a Focus Sash. Which, now I know how annoying it is for your opponent to have a Focus Sash. So I've got a feeling Mach Punch has priority. Please tell me if it does or doesn't. Because I was not expecting it to be faster than Deoxys. So that was a little scary. So, yeah, please tell me in the comments. Does Mach Punch have... I can't talk. Mach Punch have priority? Please tell me. Alright. Of course. Alright, so Mega Evolving. And I meant Mach Punch. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I just wasn't really thinking. But Extreme Speed, it's so nice. Able to take out the Breloom. Not really gonna have to worry about that. Alright, so Gengar. No, it's gonna Mega Evolve. But so that worries me a little. Of course, Mega Gengar is pretty powerful. And it's a shiny, which is very cool. But I feel like I can take it. So Will-O-Wisp burns me, which is gonna reduce my attack, which is kind of scary. Alright, so I'm gonna use an Outrage because I don't want to risk the stat drops from... And we were able to beat it. I don't want to risk the stat drops because I don't want the Volcanrola to kill me. Hoping an Outrage will beat the Volcanrola. Probably should because of my high attack and its low health. But if this thing went first, it might beat me. So if I use the Dragon Ascent, I think it might kill me with that attack. But luckily, we were able to beat it with an Outrage. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoy my content, please subscribe and like the video.